Imagine waking up 10 years from now, checking your phone, and realizing that the $100 you invested today has quietly turned into thousands, maybe even tens of thousands. And the craziest part? You didn't need to be rich, genius-level smart, or born into the perfect family. You just needed one thing: to start. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to invest with just $100, even if you've never invested a single dollar before. Even if you're scared, even if the stock market feels like a casino that hates you. By the end of this video, you'll know where to put your first $100, how to grow it, and how to avoid beginner mistakes that wipe people out. So buckle up, because this isn't a lecture. This is a story. A story about how I personally turned my first $100 into a foundation for financial freedom. Let's dive in.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your guide to money, mindset, and modern financial growth. Today's video is all about something people in the US desperately need but never get taught in school: how to invest. Growing up, all we ever heard was, save your money, don't take risks, investing is for rich adults. But nobody ever sat you down and said, hey, here's how to turn your first $100 into wealth. So guess what? I'll be that person. Let's start with the story. The $100 decision. I still remember the exact day I started investing. It wasn't glamorous. I didn't sit in front of charts or talk to some Wall Street guy in a suit. I was literally sitting on my bed, staring at my bank account. $137.89 to my name. Rent was coming soon. My car needed gas. Everything felt tight. But for once, I stopped thinking about surviving and started thinking about building. I told myself, if I don't start planting seeds now, how will anything ever grow? So I took $100, money that felt painfully small, and I made the decision that changed my life. I invested it. Not in crypto, not in a lottery ticket, not in some guru's course, but into building wealth, slowly, steadily, simply. And today, I'm going to break down the exact investing path I wish someone explained to me when I had just $100. Where you actually start with $100. Most beginners think you need a broker, a financial advisor, thousands of dollars, a perfect strategy. Nope. What you really need is a smartphone, $100, a boring, safe, simple plan. Let me show you how millionaires get built quietly, not overnight. Step number 1, set up the right account. Before investing your first $100, you need the right home for your money. In the US, that means one of these. A brokerage account, beginner-friendly. Examples: Robinhood, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, Webull. These let you buy stocks, ETFs, and more. B, a Roth IRA, the tax-free machine. This is my personal favorite long-term account. Why? Because your investments grow tax-free, and when you retire, you withdraw tax-free. If you're young, a Roth IRA is the closest thing to a legal cheat code in the American financial system. But don't overthink it. Just pick one and move forward. The worst investor is the one who never starts. Step number 2, choose your investing strategy. With $100, you don't need to chase 100 different stocks. You need one simple, reliable strategy. The 3 buckets of beginner investing. Let's break them down. Bucket number 1, index funds, the GOAT for beginners. If you want the simplest, safest, most consistent way to grow your money, this is it. Index funds equals baskets of the top companies in the US. Instead of picking one company, you buy all of them. Popular choices: S&P 500 ETF, VOO, SPY, IVV. Total Market ETF, VTI. With just $100, you can own tiny slices of Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Tesla, Nvidia, and hundreds more. This means if the US economy grows, your money grows. Historically, the S&P 500 returns about 8 to 10% per year. That means your 100 could become $215 in 10 years, $466 in 20 years, $1,000 plus dollars in 30 years, just by sitting there. No stress, no guessing, no drama. Bucket number 2, dividend stocks, the passive cash flow squad. With $100, you can begin building passive income, money that drips into your account every quarter. Companies like Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Johnson & Johnson, Procter & Gamble. They've been paying dividends for 40 to 60 plus years. It's not a lot at first, maybe $1 to $3 a year. But over time, those little payments snowball. You reinvest the dividends, your shares grow, your passive income grows. This is how ordinary Americans build wealth slowly and securely. Bucket number 3, growth stocks. High potential, higher risk. Think Tesla, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta, advanced AI companies. They don't pay large dividends. They grow aggressively. With $20 to $40 of your first 100, it's okay to place a smart bet on a growing industry. But remember, growth stocks can be volatile. This is why they're the small bucket. Exact $100 portfolio. Beginner blueprint. Here's a simple USA beginner-friendly plan. Option A, ultra simple. Set and forget. $100 into VOO or VTI. Done. Seriously. Option B, balanced beginner portfolio. $60 into S&P 500 ETF, VOO, $20 into a dividend stock, Coke or Pepsi, $20 into a growth stock, Amazon or Nvidia. Option C, super safe, $100 into VTI. This gives you exposure to the entire US market. No stress, no confusion, just growth.
What not to do with your first $100. Let me save you years of headaches. Don't buy 10 random stocks. You'll end up with tiny pennies in everything and growth in nothing. Don't chase hype. If TikTok is screaming, buy this now, it's probably already too late. Don't invest money you need next month. Investing is long-term. Rent money should never be in the stock market. Don't panic sell. Market dips are normal. Millionaires are made during crashes, not booms. The mindset shift. You're planting a money tree. Here's the truth. Your first $100 won't make you rich, but it will do something much more important. It makes you an investor. Most people in America never start. They tell themselves, I don't have enough money. I'll invest once I make more. I don't know how. But the people who build wealth, they start messy. They start small. They start scared. $100 isn't the goal. It's the beginning. The power of consistency. Imagine this. You invest $100 every month. Just $100. The average American easily spends that on eating out, clothes, coffee, random Amazon junk. But if you invested $100 a month into the S&P 500 for 30 years, you'd have about $150,000 to $200,000 from a tiny monthly habit. Investing is not a one-time event. It's a lifestyle. The first 12 months plan. Here's exactly what I recommend beginner investors do. Month 1, open an account and invest your first $100. Boom, you're officially an investor. Months 2 through 6, dollar cost averaging. Invest $50 to $100 monthly into VOO or VTI. Month 7, add 1 dividend stock. Reinvest those dividends. Month 8 through 12, increase contributions as income grows. Your goal is to get to $200 per month by year's end. If you hit that, you're ahead of 90% of Americans financially. Future you will thank you.
One day, you'll look back and realize your first $100 wasn't about money. It was about identity. You became the person who invests, the person who grows, the person who builds, the person who plants seeds that become financial security later. Most people never get here. Today, you did. If you're ready to start investing, even if it's just $100, this is your moment. Your future self is literally begging you not to skip this step. Smash that like button if this video helped you. Comment starting with $100 so I know you're part of this journey. And for more simple, beginner-friendly financial videos made just for the American audience, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. This is your year. This is your moment. And this is just the beginning.